Welcome to Shakeout Live, the hottest motherfucking rock show on the web. Happy Monday night. Thank you guys so much for being here. Drop a like if you're on YouTube. It's time to learn to say no. Hang up those wings and back up that halo. Pack your bags and go. Show what you've got. Take control. I know it takes a toll. Balls in your court, so take a free throw. Don't wait for the same to take your play, you know your role. Take it day by day, don't be slow. Fantasy makes you feel so vacant. Faction, you can't entertain it. Nauseated on an empty stomach. This routine even worth it. Swallow or build a gain focus. 40 milligrams will do but notice. There's still time, lose control. Lose your mind, sell your soul. What's up, Gabby? There's the green light to go. Time for you to take control. You know you're not alone. No more waiting for what you've known. Say happy birthday, Gabby. The future's fastest. Time to turn your back to the past tense. Ball up a big fist. Put it in the air. Don't miss this. Fantasy makes it feel so vacant. Perfection, you can't detain it. Nauseated on an empty stomach. This routine even worth it. Although we'll build a game focus. 40 milligrams will do but notice. There's still time. Lose control. Lose your mind. Sell your soul. Sell your soul. My dad tipped 420. Yo, what's good, guys? Thank you for being here. This goes to my dad for tipping 420.
Yeah.
It's a little piece of Detroit Rock City.
That riff should play every time someone tips 420.
We just played Detroit Rock City. Yeah, that's a good one. Either that or like some Snoop Dogg shit. You know what it is? 420 is one of the settings on the tip page that I made.
Oh, nice.
I think 666 is one of the settings. 420 is one of the settings. And yeah. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Welcome to Shakeout Live. If you're over on TikTok, I imagine that it doesn't sound very good, and I couldn't figure out why. So just come to YouTube, and I think it'll sound a lot better. So cheers to that.
If I know TikTok, they're letting you know in the comments.
They're letting us know in the comments right now, and we just can't see the comments, which is the best. Have you heard Bayside song "Go to Hell" off the Ready P? Yeah. Is that new? I'm so bad with guitar song names. I'm like the worst with song names. Is that new? Anyway, I'm going to see Bayside this weekend. But I'm actually going to see Bayside in Austin, Texas. Play with
little far.
Yeah, playing that with I Am the Avalanche. I'm going just for that.
Nice.
Even though they're coming,
Nice.
even though they're coming to New York, I'm like, yo, I'm going to the Texas show.
You don't go to the nearby dates. That's for posers.
You have to take a plane to
You
go
have
see
to-
a
you-
band you like.
If you don't travel by plane for the band you like, do you even like them?
Yeah, no, probably
Even
not.
A fan?
Probably not. All right. Well, welcome back. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry we've been gone. Chris has been on tour with his band For Lack of a Term. He just
Yeah.
got back recently. Chris, how was tour, dude?
It was lovely.
It was lovely. What
Yeah.
was the best moment of tour?
Ooh, that's kind of tough. Not having to pay for gas was nice. We actually made a little bit of money. It was
Fuck
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's so poser of you.
I know.
You made money.
A little bit.
Yeah, I hate that. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. What was the worst moment?
It dropped down to I think it dropped to 6 when we played Chicago. And
phew.
and it was snowing with wind, so I think it felt like we checked the app. It said it felt like -12 or something like that. That sucked.
But people still came out to the gig.
Oh yeah, it was a great show. But like,
I mean, they're ready over there in Chicago. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it don't matter how cold it is, we'll be there.
just the load out was cold.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, for sure. Well, anyway, that's cool. So let me ask you a question to start this off, dude. Because I don't know why I wrote this question down, but I did. I wrote it down in my notes app on my phone like weeks ago, and for some reason, what would a punk band do if they were given $1 million? And I'm gonna open this question up to the chat as well. What would a punk band do if given $1 million? What's the first thing that comes to head for you?
Invested into a very good 401k.
No way.
No way.
I'm thinking more like that's probably like 900,000 tacos from Taco Bell.
I think it really depends on the punk band. I mean, like, there's some punk bands where that will be gone in a few weeks of like just binders. There's a few punk bands that would just spend it on a lot of equipment and like,
Yeah.
some bands will just blow it. I think like on just weird stuff.
You could probably get like at least 250,000 slices of pizza from like a good
Yeah.
pizzeria
Yeah, definitely.
with $1 million. That pizzeria would be pissed though. Like they'd
Yeah.
be happy because they got $1 million, but they would also be like pissed that they have to make that much pizza.
Yeah, just buy it by the pie. Don't keep getting slices.
I know. I want a chicken slice. And I want a veggie slice. Let's see what the chat says. We're all gonna play all Slipknot songs. Yeah, we're the two-piece Slipknot. Josh said they would buy some drinks, smash guitars, and pay to replace them instantly. Yep, I could see that. Play Slipknot on the best instruments. Maybe that might be a thing that they do. Yeah, no, I think. What would our band do with $1 million?
Pay off some credit cards.
Yeah, but we all right. But that would be pretty easy. Like $1 million's a lot. Like we don't. Got, I got some credit card debt, but not like $1 million.
We'll have a few thousand left.
I feel like we would. $1 million. I'd want to like build a sick studio.
Yeah, definitely.
That just, like somewhere like we could just fucking make everything we would possibly want to make in it.
Yeah, get a couple more wheels too.
Yeah, we need at least like 6 more wheels. I still have to put the wheel mic on. We need a wheel mic to mic up the sound of the click 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 click.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because the punk community likes to if a punk band gets too big, they're not considered punk, right?
Yeah.
So if you give like the punkest of punk band $1 million, they're now a rich band. Are they punk?
So if a band has if a punk rock band has $1 million, do they automatically not become punk because they're
it's
posers?
a paradox. You can't be a punk band with $1 million.
You're right. No, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. You're right. They're not a punk band anymore. That's what happens, guys. Start a record label? No, they're not a punk band anymore. Anything you say now is just that's the real answer.
They'll lose all the money and then become a punk band, but then it's like they don't have $1 million anymore. So it can't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I can see that. All right, with that being said, maybe we'll play some more songs. What do you want to play? We need to practice for the show. You want to play the song? Yeah, let's practice. We're going to use this. This is practice.
Practice time.
So we're doing a live podcast in New York City on Wednesday evening at the Bowery Electric. If you are in the area, if you're in this stream right now, and you for some reason live in the New York City area, come through. Come hang out. We're going to post it afterwards, though, probably next week, realistically.
Yeah.
It'll be next week's podcast episode. So everyone will be able to see it. But yeah, we're going to play a few songs, and I have barely played my instrument the past few weeks, and Chris has played every day.
Yeah.
So
Very warmed up.
You're warmed up.
I forgot how to do most other aspects of life, but I feel very good at the drums right now.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Like, tax season's coming up. Don't know how to do that, but...
I did my taxes on tour, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. Damn. I'm way behind. That's like a whole day I have to spend, and I just don't want to think about it.
Damn.
I usually wait till the last minute because it's like... It's also never good. Like, I'm never like...
Oh, no, I owe a lot of money this year.
Do you?
Yeah.
It sucks. All right. Well, we're gonna do our song "Before Myself."
Yeah.
Does that sound cool?
Yeah.
maybe we'll spin this wheel tonight at some point. Yeah. We'll maybe spin this wheel. Before we actually let's plug this real quick. Quick little plug from our sponsor. Shakeout Dollar Squad. If you join as a member on YouTube, it literally costs $1, and you can change the color of our lights.
Yeah.
These lights right here, you can type in different colors and they will change, but you just got to become a member, and it literally costs $1 to become a member. So if that sounds like cool to you, someone was doing it a couple weeks ago, and it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Every dollar helps me pay off the IRS so I don't get arrested.
See, every dollar helps Chris pay off the IRS. If we get even one member tonight, we will definitely spin the wheel. Fuck it.
We just want to spin the wheel.
Yeah, we'll spin the wheel. One member. That's all it costs. $1 gets us to spin the wheel tonight. The link is in the description of the YouTube video. This song is called Be For Myself. If you're on TikTok, come through and hang out on YouTube. Not much of a gambler, but I bet on myself. No time to waste, waiting for anyone else. Chips are rolling. This is a Slipknot song. I think I have a good hands. Life's just too short to try and hide my confidence. I cannot breathe. I'm holding in my breath. Time to give this the chance that it deserves. Now that I see, time to put the focus on me. Can't explain what goes through my head from day to day, searching for self-awareness to guide me through the darkness. I know who I am, you know who you are. I've learned to trust my instincts, 'cause all good things take time. I cannot breathe, I'm holding in my breath. Time to give this the chance that it deserves. Now that I see, time to put the focus on me. Yo, we got a new member in the house. Let's fucking go. For myself, time will tell. For myself, time will tell. Always be for myself. Now only time will tell. Yo, shout out to Gentleman Thrower. Yeah. Time will tell. Always be for myself. Now only time will tell. Always be for myself. Now only time will tell. Always be for myself. Now only time will tell. Always be for myself. Can I get a year in the chat? That song was called Be For Myself. Yo, shout out to Gentleman Thrower for becoming a member. That means we spin the wheel.
It means we spin the wheel.
Because we said one member, we spin the wheel.
Yeah, take that, IRS.
Take that, IRS. After YouTube's cut, we're 70 cents closer to paying you off.
Yeah.
Yo, cheers, Gentleman Thrower. Thank you so much for signing up. as a member. What up, Casey? Casey's upstairs. Every slip you have to play it. You have a playlist of every Slipknot album on Spotify. That's very cool. Slipknot rocks. I fuck with Slipknot. Big fan.
Yes.
They're a 9-piece band. We're a 2-piece, but still a big fan. Anyway.
As I told the IRS, numbers are just numbers, man.
Numbers are just numbers. Josh asked if we need a mod. I don't even know how many people are watching on Twitch, but maybe. I can make you a mod, Josh. All right. I went into our Discord and I looked up. I just was like looking through some questions that we got.
Yeah.
And I thought this was an incredible question. I think it was from Josh, aka Haram, who is not here right now.
Okay.
But the question was, it was in the Punk Rock 101 section. What would be the best way to defend yourself from a mosh pit of preschoolers?
You're gonna have to defend those preschoolers from me.
I feel like the best way to fight off preschoolers would be with a baseball bat. Would be a baseball bat would be maybe the best.
Yeah, but you can't bring that into a mosh pit.
Yeah, that's true.
I think a circle pit. Just trample them.
A circle pit.
Yeah.
Brass knuckles. Can you bring that into a mosh pit?
If you can sneak it in, yeah, go for it.
Just like punching preschoolers in the face. Yeah, that was a good question. I don't know why that was in there, but I liked it. What do you guys think? What's the best way to defend yourself from a bunch of preschoolers in a mosh pit? Throw candy away to the other side. They might run after the candy. That might be correct.
Preschoolers are very small. Like they're barely walking at that point.
Yeah, like they're like
nothing.
They don't talk either, I don't think. But they'll goo goo gaga their way through that fucking mosh pit, bro.
You can just pick them up and throw them, honestly.
Like footballs.
Yeah.
Just like me and you, like throwing preschoolers.
New video idea.
Yeah, it's a good. So remember, I was saying to Chris before that I was watching this thing with a bunch of this like these drag queens on YouTube that would like make a videos in front of a green screen. The edit. Imagine the edit of what we just said. It should be like our faces on like football players throwing preschoolers.
Perfect.
Incredible.
Best picture I can ever think of.
Seven Nation Army is the only song I can play. Yeah, that's the only song I know how to play. Is Seven Nation Army.
I'm not good enough to play that song.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
I messed up.
Yep.
That's it. We are Jack White and the Whites.
Jack White and the Whites.
Anyway. Oh yeah, Casey said the name of the show with the drag queens. It was that was the name of the show.
Wait, what's it called?
UNHHHHH.
I like it.
That's the name of the show. Anyway, yeah. So let's this is what's on the agenda for the rest of the night. I had one Punk Rock 101 question. I was gonna look at some of the polls that we left on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that was it. So yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna be, like I said, live. Let's make a big announcement right now. That's what we can do. We're gonna make a big announcement right now. 2 weeks from today, on the 20th, same time, same place. So we'll be live on all of these platforms on the 20th of February. We are gonna be bringing a guest band onto the live stream. They're a band called Wide Waters. They're a very good pop rock band, I guess I would say. Yeah. They rock. I just shot a video for them a few weeks ago, and it came out pretty cool. So they're going to be on the live stream. We're going to be doing it not out of this space. We're actually going to be doing it out of a $1 million recording studio. If you've seen any of the live, we just recently put up like 2 live videos of us playing in a studio. That's the studio we're going to be doing the live stream out of. So that'll be 2 weeks from tonight. Hope to see y'all there. It's going to be really fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a guest band on. We're gonna have it'll be not just our band and our dumbasses talking about moshing against preschoolers, but we'll be talking about moshing against preschoolers with another band.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be cool.
Spread the genius conversations.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's gonna be in 2 weeks from today. Really excited for it. I hope you'll tune in. It'll be here, same time, same place. Would you like to play another tune, Chris? I think we owe a wheel spin.
Spin the wheel.
Let's spin the wheel. We put some covers on this wheel, so let's spin it. I didn't fill it out completely, so it might land on nothing, but we'll see.
Lands on nothing. We got.
What are we playing next? Oh, "Tearing My Heart" is what it landed on by.
All right, the wheel is spoken.
21 Pilots. That is what the wheel. This goes out to Gentleman Thrower. Thank you for becoming a member of the Shakeout squad. Really appreciate you and your contribution. If you type exclamation point with a color next to it, this goes out to Gentleman Thrower specifically, it will change the color of the lights. If you type like exclamation point green, the lights will turn green. Exclamation point blue, the lights will turn blue. So on and so forth. There's a few colors in there, so do it, Gentleman Thrower. If you're still in the chat, we'd love to see the lights change colors. This song is called "Tearing My Heart." It's by 21 Pilots. Sometimes you gotta bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul. But it takes some time to go around, show you how she's a tear in my heart. I'm alive, she's a tear in my heart. I'm on fire, she's a tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been. Song on the radio, okay. My taste in music is your face, but it takes someone to come around, show you how she's a tear in my heart. I'm alive, she's a tear in my heart. I'm on fire, she's a tear in my heart. Take me higher than I've ever been. See you later than I've ever been. See you never, I should say. I've never been. Oh. You won't play Slipknot. Fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time, but that's okay, I'll just avoid the hole so you sleep fine. I'm driving here, I sit, cursing my government for not choosing my taxes to fill holes with more cement. You fell asleep in my car, I drove the whole time, but that's okay, I'll just avoid the hole so you sleep fine. I'm driving here, I sit, cursing my government for not choosing my taxes to fill holes with more cement. Sometimes you gotta bleed to know, you're alive and have a soul, but it takes someone to come around, show you how she's a tear in my heart. I'm alive, she's a tear in my heart. I'm on fire, she's a tear in my heart. Take me higher. Heart is my armor, she's a tear in my heart. She's a carver, she's a butcher with a smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Than I've ever been. Oh. Is my armor, she's a tear in my heart. She's a carver, she's a butcher with a smile. Cut me farther than I've ever been. Oh, yes. That was Tearing My Heart. That one goes out to Gentleman Thrower, if you're still here. Cheers. Thank you for becoming a member of the Shakeout Squad.
Thank you.
Josh asked if we paint the wall to match the guitar. Yeah, I did. Yes, sir. I actually had to do it twice.
I just noticed that.
Did you really?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Did you actually just notice that?
I just noticed that. Cool.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. I did that. I did it. I had to do it fucking twice because my house flooded out, and then the ceiling got removed, and then I had to redo the whole thing. It sucked. But anyway, thanks, Lorray. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Your first crash has gone. I got a crack. I'm sorry. I'm trying. My fast crash has got a crack. Oh, has a gaping crack. Do you know how to fix a? Sorry. I'm trying to read the comment. Do you know how to fix anything? Would you know how to fix a crack on a crash?
No.
I think it's just.
I know there is a way. I just don't know how to do it. If we're being honest.
Yeah, I think someone I know like has soldered it together with like other.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever sound exactly the same again, but I know that a lot of the companies like do warranties on cymbals. Like I know like Zildjian does warranties on cymbals.
I know what I've seen a lot of drummers do is they like. I don't know how to do it, but they cut it a certain way so that the crack kind of stops. But now there's just a chunk missing from the cymbal. And it like stops the cracking, but now there's just a chunk missing. And I've seen a lot of drummers do that and then play with that cymbal for years. Yeah.
So that could work. You just might have to just cut the part with the crack out, yo, Foxy. Yep. Can you play something by Jack White? We actually just were goofing around on the on Seven Nation Army a few minutes ago, but we don't really know any full White Stripes covers. No. All right, want to take a look at the polls? Let's take a look at the polls. Let's take a look at the polls. Hopefully they actually pull up on this thing. So we do polls on the YouTube channel. We do polls on the YouTube channel every week. And you can vote on them. Thank you to anybody who does. Appreciate you. If you're over on TikTok and it sounds bad, sorry. Just come through to YouTube and it'll sound better. Okay, hold on. I am pulling it up. I hope it. Oh, hey Chris, can you pull it up on your phone again? For some reason, the iPad app doesn't let you see it. I don't know why that is, but
damn apps.
It says it doesn't show, and I just updated the app too, so it just doesn't show you on iPads yet. I guess on the YouTube app for whatever reason. There's a few.
All right, I got it.
There's a few. Scroll back a few. I don't remember. Where it started, what we read off last.
I'm only seeing one.
Let me see.
Oh, wait, never mind. Got it. All right. Yeah. Starting there, right?
Best subgenre, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we got in a lot of trouble for the revolutionized rock one we did.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we did a poll last time where we said who revolutionized rock more, and the question was Nirvana or the Beatles. Dude, that's gotten 20,000 views on YouTube at this point, and people were not happy with us, but I love to see it.
There's really no right answer to that, because if you would have picked the other way, like, everyone would still be pissed.
So maybe we'll piss off more people this week. Who knows?
Let's do it.
Build your building in an edit that would have be posted on YouTube. I will give credit. Yeah, this is me. Use it. Use build your building. Happy to let you use that. Go for it. Use any of our songs. Do not care.
Yeah.
Appreciate you asking though. All right. So what's the first one there?
All right. Best subgenre in rock.
Okay.
We have punk rock, metal, alternative rock, post rock, or other.
So many people in that comment section are like, metal is not a subgenre of rock.
I kind of see that.
Yeah.
Like I definitely consider metal outside of rock.
You don't think it's rock music?
Nah.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. I feel like metal's just too big to like be under rock. Personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What was the top one? What was the top voted thing there?
Punk rock.
Punk rock.
Yeah, 50%.
50% voted punk rock?
Yeah.
That's really surprising. I feel like metal would have got a lot of votes. Maybe it just is the audience that's seeing our content.
Probably punk, yeah.
Which actually kind of makes me happy because the metal audience gets a little weird on the internet. Play Slipknot or I'm leaving.
My favorite part about the metal community is that if we were to play Slipknot, they would just shit on us.
Yeah, exactly. They would just be like, that was bad. Okay, yeah, punk rock. All right, fair enough. Punk rock is the best subgenre of rock music. The YouTube poll has spoken. What do you guys think? Is it punk rock, alternative rock, metal, post rock, or something else? Those are the choices. Feel free to drop your thought in the chats. In the I guess the chats, I should say, because we're on like fucking 5 different platforms right now. Anyway, what's the next one?
Battle of the Drummers.
Oh yeah.
We got Dave Grohl, Trey Cool, Travis Barker, and Lars Ulrich.
What's your vote before we even talk about the votes here? I think I know your vote.
Yeah, I'm definitely going out of these, Travis Barker for sure.
You're going Travis Barker. Yeah. For
I mean,
me, it would be
his only competition out of that for me is Dave Grohl.
yeah. That's the tough
Yeah.
choice, but for me, I would say it's either Travis Barker or Dave Grohl for me. If I were to want to play like one of those drummers, like if you were like, hey, you'll get the ability of. Like, you'll get the drumming ability of either Travis Barker or Dave Grohl. I think I'd actually want Dave Grohl's
Really?
ability.
Wow.
Yeah. I think so.
I think Travis Barker's technically a way better drummer, but Dave Grohl as like a songwriter on the drums is way better than Travis Barker.
They both have really unique qualities.
Yeah. But my thing is Travis can only play Travis type shit.
Yeah.
Like whereas
yeah.
Dave Grohl can really play in like every genre.
Yeah. Okay, who won? I feel like Travis Barker.
Oh, Travis won. Yeah.
What was the percentage on that?
51% Travis.
Yeah,
And
so
Dave Grohl coming in second place though.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Lars Ulrich sucks.
Yeah, you 4% that voted for Lars Ulrich. What you doing? What you doing?
Who voted? The metal community, bro. The metal community. They're voting for fucking Lars Ulrich. His snare sounds like he's hitting a trash can outside of my house.
I feel like Lars Ulrich is the only drummer that would vote for himself for that category.
Okay, what's the next one? Next poll. Thank you guys for voting on the polls, by the way.
Battle of the Guitarists.
Battle of the Guitarists.
We got Tom Morello, James Hetfield, Dimebag Darrell, and Ace Frehley.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lineup, bro. I feel like I know who the winner was. I don't know who would you pick out of that?
Definitely James Hetfield.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would go. I think I would go. That's really tough, actually. I think Tom Morello is the most unique guitar player on that list.
Oh yeah.
But I'm also a big Kiss fan, so Ace Frehley would be pretty high up for me.
Yeah.
I feel like Tom Morello won. I don't know that for sure, but
Okay.
but I feel like without knowing, Tom Morello won that poll.
I'm gonna try something. I think I can guess this ranking. I think it's gonna go James Hetfield 1, Tom Morello 2nd, and then I think it's gonna go Dimebag Darrell and Ace Frehley.
Okay, go.
All right.
I can agree with that.
I called it. Yep. James Hetfield 1, 38%. Then Tom Morello 30, Dimebag Darrell 28, and then 4% for Ace Frehley.
Yeah, not many Ace Frehley fans out there, I guess, huh? Swug. I can't see the name. I'm sorry, but it says Dimebag. Yeah, I mean Dimebag's beast. Dimebag is a beast guitar player. Pantera's playing a bunch of those like festivals this year, I saw, but he's not obviously playing because
Also, they're not anymore.
they're not.
No, they got kicked off of a bunch. I think they're still on
Really?
a bunch, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, I think it like started in Germany. Like all the German festivals were like, "Yeah, this guy's pretty racist. We're gonna take him off." And then a bunch of other festivals were like, "Yeah, he is pretty racist. Let's take him off."
Was he saying racist shit on stage?
I think footage from like a few years ago at like I don't know if it was a Pantera show or just another type of show, but the lead singer was like, he said he got drunk and that was the reason, but he was like basically screaming white power on stage.
Bad.
Yeah.
Bad. Okay, that's not good.
Germany can't back that. they were like, no, don't come here.
Yeah. I guess that. Because I did see they were announced for some U.S. shit. Yeah. Well, that's not good. Anyway, all right. So it looks like James Hetfield was the vote here. Kiss is so lame. Change my mind. Isaiah says you have to see Kiss live. Kiss is a live band. It's hard to listen to a Kiss record and really understand what Kiss is. If you go to a Kiss show, I really believe that anyone could go to a Kiss show and like not really know that many songs and still just be like, "Oh, that was really fun and that was really cool. I really enjoyed what I just went to." But yeah, Kiss is a live band. It's really hard to kind of like put Kiss into anything unless you go to a show.
Yeah. There's a lot of bands I would say that for where they're just like to really experience them they have to be live.
Yeah. Who else would you say that?
One of my favorite bands was Every Time I Die. And I feel like I listen to them recorded, but I think you have to see them live to like really appreciate them.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. I think there's like one more.
Yep. Which band popularized punk rock?
Really funny comment in there. Someone said, I'm pretty sure it's Shakeout. All right, there's a lot of drama around this question, bro, and that's the reason why I made this poll. We posted a video where we talked about Green Day popularizing punk rock. A lot of people were like, Green Day did not popularize punk rock. And I guess I feel like, all right, so a lot of people were like, Green Day was not the band that popularized punk rock. The Ramones and the Clash and the Sex Pistols and the Misfits and even like the Buzzcocks, all those bands came before Green Day.
Yeah.
And those are the bands that popularized punk rock. But with that being said, I think people have to take into account that, yes, without bands like the Ramones, there would be no Green Day.
Yeah.
However, it took the Ramones 38 years for their first record to go gold.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
38 years. I looked it up. 38 years it took for their first record to go gold. So it's like...
I hope you looked that up. That just sounds like a wild statement to say without backing.
Yeah, I looked it up. But it's like, yeah, you could say that, like, you could be like, oh, no, the Ramones or the Sex Pistols or the Clash. Like, yes, those bands obviously existed before Green Day, and those bands definitely inspired Green Day, but I would still say that Green Day is really the band that put punk rock into the mainstream, into like a way bigger audience.
Okay.
Like punk rock was like a pretty underground genre for a long time.
Yeah.
And Green Day is kind of the band that like made a lot of people see it.
I feel you.
But anyway, I forgot what who popularized punk rock. I don't remember what the answers were.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It's the Ramones, the Clash, Sex Pistols, or Green Day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, or other.
My answer is Green Day.
Most people say Green Day. 61%.
61% say Green Day. So most people do agree, but their music is terrible, Isaiah said. Oh, Kiss. Oh, Casey said that Kiss was great live. See, she saw Kiss. I brought her. Yo, Foxy, I saw Kiss 29 times, not 30, all right? Get it right. I'm just kidding. What up, femboy? Green Day was the most popular of all. Yeah, I like Green Day was the band that really brought it to a lot of people's attention, and a lot of people were really mad at us in another comment section.
I really feel like that's a generational thing.
Yeah, they're like, I'm like, bro, like, yeah, there wouldn't be Green Day without a band like the Ramones, but like, a lot more people heard about the genre of punk rock because of Green Day.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the reality.
It's definitely generational to me because, like, I definitely see where you're coming from with Green Day, but it's like, I don't know. I would give it to the Ramones personally.
Yeah. I guess
personally, I don't know.
You know what? I think it's too that like but I feel like, and this is maybe gonna be a very controversial statement.
Oh.
But I feel like a lot of people probably started listening to the Ramones because they found Green Day first.
Well, yeah, people our age.
People, but I think people in general, man, like punk rock wasn't that big until the 90s. Like it really was not that big until the 90s. Like 94, 95 is when it really saw like radio mainstream success.
That's true.
It didn't see that really before then, and like, it was them. It was them that kind of brought it to that. So I don't know. Listen, there would be no Green Day without the Ramones and the Clash and the Sex Pistols, but I think that Green Day boosted the eyes on them a bit too.
It's all right. I'll take some of the heat off you for that statement. I don't like the Clash or Sex Pistols much.
Fair enough.
I'm really not a fan.
Yeah, I like the Clash more than I like the Sex Pistols. But
I agree with that. Yeah.
Same. Nirvana's grunge. So is Nirvana punk or grunge? Trash.
Oh, definitely grunge.
Yeah, I would say grunge. That'd be my answer. All right, you want to play another song? That was the end of the polls for this week, I believe.
Yes, it was.
You want to play another tune, man, and maybe. Cool. We're gonna play another tune and then maybe call it for the evening. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will be back. So like I said, February 20th, same time, same place. We are going to have a guest band on. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really fun. Excited to kind of jump into that and start giving that a go. We're going to hopefully do that a lot more past the 20th, but the 20th will be the first time we give it a shot.
Well, also, if you're in the city this Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're in New York City area for some reason, out of whoever's in the chat right now, please come through to Bowery Electric on Wednesday. I think it's 21 plus.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think it's 21 plus. If you're over 21 in the New York City area, we'll be there, and we're going to be filming a live podcast episode. If you're not going to be there, you'll see it on the internet.
You get to see the wheel in person, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're going to spin the wheel a fuck ton during that set. It's going to be sick. Chris, what do you want to play to end to say goodnight to? What else was on our list of songs we're going to play? You want to play See You Never? This song is called See Ya Never. We really appreciate everybody who is here. Femboy, Isaiah, Trash Bag, Yo Foxy, Josh. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Really appreciate y'all. Here we go.
Just to see a deeper sense of reality. Time to find the real truth. Contemplate your own values. You'll put the blame on them and them when time shows again and again. Lacking validation, although that's not what you will find. Step back and find the reasoning. Accountability ain't that funny. Take your own book, rip out that page. Rewrite it when you meet it. Nothing you say means much to me. Best of luck to you, see you never. Always so fake and sincere. Let you loud and clear, stay the hell back. Self-esteem must be thoughts racing, life is surely bleak. Pointing the finger never led to any empathy. But that's not what you want. Self-service, it's all you got. Nothing you say means much to me. Best of luck to you, see you never. Always so fake and insincere. Let you loud and clear, stay the hell back. They say my name is in your mouth. Well, I don't give a fuck if you ever spit it out. You don't control me. Nothing you say means much to me. Always so fake and insincere. Nothing you say means much to me. See you never. Always so fake and insincere. Let you loud and clear, stay the hell back.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. We appreciate it. I'm going to be in Texas next week, but we will be posting our live podcast episode from the Bowery Electric next week. So that'll be up. And then in 2 weeks, guest band right here on Shakeout Live. So definitely tune in for that. Appreciate everyone hanging out. If
Rumor is they might play Slipknot.
They're gonna play Slipknot.
play Slipknot.
They're definitely gonna play Slipknot. Wide Waters. They're actually a Slipknot cover band, which is pretty tight. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate everyone. Peace.